Do you ever notice how quick we are to blame other things when life doesn't go the way we want it to? I'm fat, but it isn't my fault. My metabolism's slow. My parents didn't teach me how to eat healthy. Fast food's everywhere. And I get it, I do. These things are real factors, I'm not oblivious to that. However, here's an uncomfortable truth. When you choose to blame these things, you also hand over your power to these things. See, accountability isn't necessarily about beating yourself up. It's about saying, okay, maybe I didn't cause the situation, but it's definitely my responsibility to fix it. That mindset will be what keeps you from staying stuck to building momentum. Think about it like this. If you're always pointing fingers, you're basically saying, I can't fix this until the world changes it first. And we both know, let's be honest, the world isn't suddenly going to bend to our convenience. So what happens? We stay the same, month after month, year after year. But when you flip that script and say, this is on me, suddenly you're in the driver's seat. Suddenly, excuses start to fade. Suddenly, change feels possible. Let me give you an example. I had a friend who constantly complained about how expensive healthy food was. And yeah, I'll be the first to admit that Whole Foods can drain your bank account. But here's the thing. He was spending about $60 on Uber Eats and energy drinks. If you redirect that same energy into chicken, rice, frozen veggies, eggs, suddenly eating healthy isn't impossible. All it is that it's just a little uncontrollable at first, but this is the heart of accountability. And the reality is most people avoid it because it is uncomfortable. It's easier to say it's not my fault than I could have done better. But that discomfort is exactly what you need to grow as a person. And this isn't just about weight and health, it's about the way you talk to other people, the way you talk to yourself. How many people that you know preach the word that their boss hates them, and yet they show up late to work and they give up half an effort? How many people do you know complain that nobody supports them, and yet they haven't given people a reason to support them yet? The mindset shift that helped me, and it will definitely help you save a few years, is extreme accountability. Take accountability for everything, even if it's not 100% your fault. And you're probably thinking, why? The reason why is because the moment you claim responsibility, you claim the ability to change that thing. And let me be clear when I say this isn't about shame. Shame is demoralizing. Shame says, I'm fat, I'm lazy, I'm a loser. Accountability says, okay, I did that thing. What am I going to do to make this better? And I'm sure having said all of that, you guys are starting to see the difference now. One keeps you stuck, the other one puts the power back in your hands. And now there's going to be very few people asking themselves, well, what if I really did have a bad hand? What if I had health issues, financial struggles, psychological problems, mental problems? And honestly, I do hear you, but here's the thing, right? The hand you're dealt isn't your choice. How you choose to play it, it's on you. The other day I was at the gym and I saw a guy getting out of his assisted car, and I see him in the gym. This guy hasn't got any legs, he's got prosthetic legs, and he's still putting in the work in the gym. That inspired me on a totally different level. It made me think to myself, if he could do that, what's my excuse? So if you're watching this and you've been blaming outside forces, then stop. Not because they don't exist, but because blaming them doesn't fix anything in your current situation. See, more oftentimes than not, people associate accountability with guilt, and it's not about guilt, it's about power. And in order to reclaim that power, you need to accept the fact that this is your story and you need to own your part in it. You need to eradicate that victim mentality. So here's my challenge for you. Take one area of your life where you've been saying constantly, it's not my fault, and flip it. Write down the thing that you could do. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's small, write it down and repeat it. And let me leave you with this. In this game of life, nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to drag you into the life that you want. That part is all on you, and that's the part I love. The sooner you embrace that, the sooner everything will start to shift for you. So maybe you're fat, maybe you're broke, maybe you're lost. But it's not about fault, it's about responsibility. And if you have the courage to take that responsibility, you can turn everything around. The final question I have to you is, are you willing to stop blaming and ready to start owning? If you guys did like this video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps me out. Helps this message get out to a lot more people. And let me know what you think of the video in the comments down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.